Good bloody morning. We are back. It's been super windy recently and pretty stormy and rainy. So it's been hard to get out, but I think we might have found a good spot. There's a lot of southwesterly winds, so somewhere with a bit of shelter. This morning it's looking really, really calm. So all the wind is blowing over from that direction, and this side it's lovely and calm. I don't know what the visibility is going to be like yet. We're just going to have to wait till we get down there. It's been sheltered for a good few weeks, or 2 weeks or so. So I'm hoping that that is enough shelter to provide a bit of visibility. I've got about a 20-minute walk ahead of me, and I didn't bring any water, so that was really clever. I've left it in the car, but it's too late now. We'll get it on the way back. I'm just gonna keep smashing this walk out, all the gear on my back and the spear gun. So I'm not sure what we're gonna find or what to expect really, but we've got everything. So we'll see. Join me. I'll tell you what though, all this recent rain makes it lovely and muddy. It is such a calm, lovely morning though. Calmer than I was expecting. It's so nice and sheltered here, so fingers crossed. Big splash here, big splash. There's something big in the water there. I don't think you'll pick it up on the GoPro, but there's a big, big splash. I was here a few weeks ago, nearby, and we saw big bluefin tuna jumping out the water, chasing after the garfish. So you never know, might be a bluefin tuna. I'll keep an eye out though. That was something big. It's just there now. Okay, we'll keep walking. I think it's gonna jump up again just as I leave. We'll go. Okay, I've decided we're gonna stop and have a quick break because I wanna get the drone up and see if I can find whatever animal that was, because that was big. Of course, we get the drone up and can't see anything now, so I think we'll carry on. Well, that beach that I just found on the drone looked really nice, and the visibility looked really good there as well. It's not actually where I'm heading, but if it's no good down this way, at least I know I've got a backup just behind me there. I think I can get down to it. The tide is falling, so about 2 hours until low tide, and then it will start to come back again. So we'll see. I think the water temperature's dropped quite a bit, down to 14 or 15 degrees at the moment. I've got my 7mm wetsuit, so I'm not too worried about that, but I think we'll get in for a couple of hours. Hello. Right, we've made it down to this beach here. I can't tell what the visibility is like. I'm gonna get the drone up, have a little look around. If it seems all right, we'll get in. If not, I think we might head back to the other beach. Let's have a quick look. Found a good little spot just there where it'll be easier to get into the water on the rocks. So we'll walk along the cliff a bit, get there, and then I can get in nice and easy, and I can skip out all this bad visibility and sand as well. The mud continues. And now I've got to try finding that spot that I found on the drone. A bit harder when you start walking. It's got to be around here somewhere. We're here. Perfect spot there. Trying this without slipping. Just got to get down now. So it's quite a big tide here, and there's 2 more hours of it going out, and then it's going to start coming in. So I want to put all my stuff quite high up on a rock, just so I can keep an eye on it. We're getting there, almost in. Challenge every time with that is just don't suffocate. Right, we're ready. I think it's time to get in. I'll see you in the water. So when I first got in the water, I was just scoping out the area, having a little look around, seeing where the good visibility was, seeing where the bad visibility was, and just getting a feel for where the reef was and where the sand started. So after doing quite a few dives, I was not seeing much life at all. There were some small reef fish, lots of wrasse. I was trying a few different techniques now. This time I was making my way along the edge of the reef just to see if I could surprise anything or if there were any animals tucked away under the rocks. So on this dive, as I go down to a sandy area with a few stones, you can see snake-locked sea anemones and also spiny starfish. There are a lot of them here today. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but when I'm under the water, I make a noise at the back of my throat, which sounds just like this. I do this as I find sometimes it attracts the fish. They're curious and interested in what's coming to the water and what's making this sound. So a lot of the time I find the fish come over to me. Now, I don't know if this actually works, but I'll keep doing it because I think it might help. You can see here there's quite a few wrasse just above the kelp and also really small pollock or coalfish. I've seen loads of those throughout this dive. I decided to go into the shallows a bit to have a little explore here, and I've come across these eggs. These are either small spotted cat shark eggs or ray eggs. So we head a little bit deeper again, and finally there is a school of bass. And these ones are juvenile bass. Not big enough and they're keeping their range, but at least we're seeing something different. So I decided to explore around this area a bit more, and finding some different ground further along the coast, I see even more bass. These ones in particular let me get really close to them. As much as I was enjoying swimming with these bass, I was getting hungry and I was getting cold, so I thought I'd take one home for dinner. And just as I was lining up a shot, I hear the dreaded noise of a GoPro dying. Well, in typical fashion, after being in the water for almost 3 hours, my GoPro decided to die. So I was really close to finishing because I was just getting cold. Even in my 7mm, when you're in there for 2.5, 3 hours, the temperature has definitely dropped a bit now. But managed to get dinner. Not my finest shot, bit messy, but straight through here, I can cut that out, it'll be all right. I've descaled it now and gutted it. I'm going to take it home and we're going to make some fish and chips. I couldn't even feel my feet at the end of that dive because I got 5mm socks, but the blood just wasn't getting to my feet. It was just way too cold. But that's a sign of winter coming in the UK. But anyway, got a nice fish here. Let's go back and cook it. Right, we've got the sea bass that we caught yesterday. I descaled it down at the sea and I took off the spiky dorsal fins. The part I need to be careful with is just where I shot the fish there. Ideally, you'd shoot it through the head and stone it. This one wasn't my best shot, but we can cut around that. Next up, chips. Next up, tartar sauce. The key to this is an ice cold beer. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to enjoy my fish and chips now. See you on the next one.